So how does the VoxMatic automation handle kind of the data conversion? Because we may store data slightly different than their legacy platform did, or in a slightly different format, and then the reprovisioning at scale. And what safeguards kind of ensure the viability and the safety of these bulk migrations?
Yeah, no, good question. So we use, we're primarily just APIs. Don't send me your old backup, please, from 10 years ago in some crazy format. We'll reach out to your platform in real time, right? So we'll get the configuration as it is right in that moment. We'll collect all that information, we'll store it in that format, and then we actually convert it separately on its own into the new destination format. And that's when we do the actual build portion. When we're migrating the customer, back when I started in this industry, I started doing manual migrations and it was terrible. So when we kind of went down this path of an automated migration, we made sure that every customer we migrate, we are gathering the entire call flow of the customer, right? So even when somebody configured some odd button 10 years ago, that's saved on extension 1000's phone, we'll reach out and we'll grab that instance on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, forward to somebody's cell phone, right? We can retrieve that information, convert it to the new format, and actually build it on NetSapiens in the exact same way. The whole intention is, make sure that the data that comes over, it's mapped exactly as it was. The phones look identical or as identical as possible. And the customer disruption is near zero, right? No customer wants to come in and try and learn a whole new phone system. They just want to come in and their calls work the same way they did yesterday.
Sure. Yeah. And what data actually migrates over?
Right. So whole call flow, the users, any business groups or service providers, if you're talking a BroadSoft or a Metaswitch, the numbers, the devices, the line key buttons, any configured services like, call forwarding, that Tuesday at 3 o'clock, right? That call forwarding gets pulled over. Your voicemail configuration, your auto attendance, your button presses, your audio files, right? Anything that makes your customer unique, their setup that you poured all that time into when you built that customer years ago, all that comes back out and gets mapped over.
And you, just to double click on that, you mentioned BroadSoft and Metaswitch. So VoxMatic has already done successful migrations from both BroadSoft and Metaswitch to the NetSapiens platform, correct?
Yep, that's right.